Lots of questions here, lots of eyebrows that should be raised on this.
Well, tonight in a new small town secrets segment, the NBC10 investigators bring us to a community in Worcester County. That is where we found the person in charge of the DPW working a different public job in another location. And our NBC10 investigator Ryan Kath explains that even though the public official stepped down from one of his positions, once the apparent double dipping came to light, the questions don't stop there.
That's Jason Pimentel working as a heavy equipment operator for the Massachusetts Water Resources Authority. According to payroll records, Pimentel put in a long 12-hour shift for the public agency on this September day. Why is that noteworthy? Because on the same day, the public employee was also on the clock as the director of the DPW in the town of Barre, located an hour away from his gig in Southborough at the MWRA.
To have two full-time jobs on the taxpayer's dime, one would question if the money is being spent effectively.
Mary Connaughton is a government watchdog with the Pioneer Institute and told us the work arrangement has the appearance of double dipping.
How serious is that?
It's very serious. It shouldn't happen.
Payroll records the NBC10 investigators obtained show Pimentel started at the MWRA in July and was typically punched in by 7 a.m. and wrapping up by 3:30 to make the hour drive back to Barre. Meantime, those are the same hours the DPW is open for business, with crews on the streets working on roads, sewers, and water infrastructure.
His job description is 24/7 on call.
Mark Reginas is on the town select board.
So what was your reaction when you found out that he was working a second full-time job an hour away from here?
I was pretty upset about it. Anything that goes on, there should be supervision.
In Barre, there is unique oversight of the DPW director. Instead of answering to a town administrator, the person in that role is hired and fired by a 9-person DPW commission. Here's what happened when one of those members, Selectman John Dixon, brought it up at an August meeting.
If you want to share about your job.
Share what job?
Your new job.
My new job?
Yes.
I have many new jobs.
Okay. Your full-time job?
I have a bunch of full-time jobs. Sean.
I think that's concerning.
Yeah. Why is that concerning?
And when Dixon tried to place the DPW director on paid administrative leave while they looked into the outside employment, his motion fell on deaf ears.
There's a motion. There's a second.
Commission members weren't happy Pimentel's job status was even questioned.
I don't know what you got against him, but you're way out of line. Way out of line.
One of them also happens to be his father, who reacted when Pimentel announced he was stepping down from his position.
We lost the whole town of Barre. Nobody cares. Who are you guys?
Would have been helpful if we started this search when someone took a job in July.
Would have been helpful. You just kept your mouth shut.
In the resignation letter we obtained, the DPW director cited a hostile work environment and harassment by Reginas and other town leaders.
Harassment is being confused with accountability. I'm here for the taxpayer and only the taxpayer.
Reached by phone, Pimentel told me he worked those DPW hours on nights and weekends. And it might be difficult to prove otherwise. That's because payroll records we obtained do not show specific days or hours, just overall totals. His final time card with the town simply says 80 hours over 2 weeks.
A spokesperson for the MWRA told me the agency investigated to make sure Pimentel was working for them during the hours he reported. Meantime, we've learned the Massachusetts Inspector General is looking into this and requested a number of documents from the town. We'll keep following the story. Ryan Kath, NBC10 Investigators.